Welcome to Buc-TV News. I'm Kenneth Medley.
And I'm Garrett Tumlin.
Today on Buc-TV News, an update has been released in the Retke case. Former ETSU student Tristan Retke, who was arrested last September for dressing in a gorilla mask and interrupting a peaceful Black Lives Matter protest, has been charged with 2 counts of civil rights intimidation, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and the disruption of a meeting. Retke was released on a $10,000 bond and is set to appear in criminal court on April 10th. We will keep you updated as the story progresses.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream lives on from someone close and special, his daughter, Dr. Bernice A. King. On Monday, March 20th, Dr. King delivered a speech about building unity and understanding between races. Dr. King offered inspirational advice on how to deal with racism in front of a crowd of students, faculty, and the Johnson City community inside Brooks Gym. The event started 15 minutes late because of the massive flood of people coming in. After Dr. King finished, she signed books and took pictures with the audience.
Buc-TV's food pantry is no longer in the mini-dome. The philanthropic service dedicated to ending hunger is on ETSU campus has moved. The longtime service is now located at the Central Receiving and Physical Plant Warehouse. Treasurer of Buc-TV's food pantry, Christy Smith, said the move was made because athletics needed the space for football and Buc-TV's is growing. At their new location, Smith said Buc-TV's has a better opportunity to serve students. The pantry provides services in the most convenient, discreet, and accessible means possible for students and staff. You can donate, make requests, or find more information about Buc-TV's by visiting the ETSU website.
Trouble arose for communities in the Tri-Cities earlier this month. The Tennessee Department of Transportation decided to no longer allow NetTrans, which is funded to serve rural areas, to provide transportation in urban areas. A recent TDOT audit revealed that several northeastern Tennessee NetTrans routes are now considered urbanized. Last Friday, local lawmakers obtained emergency funding for transportation in northeast Tennessee. TDOT decided to provide funding until June 30th, but Johnson City Mayor David Tomita hopes to have a solution for the cutoff of funding as soon as possible. As for the ETSU students on campus, they are okay. Director of Parking Services Vernon Bradley stated that the buckshot on campus is not losing its funding.
ETSU Public Safety released information about an inappropriate touching incident last Thursday. A male student worker reported that a man with brown hair wearing dark prescription glasses, believed to be in his mid-20s, inappropriately touched him while he was working. The alleged perpetrator made other inappropriate gestures. When the male student worker asked the man to leave, he did. Public Safety referred University Relations Executive Assistant Joe Smith said there are no new developments in the case, but it remains open. Anyone with information about this incident is asked to call ETSU Public Safety at 439-4480 or visit www.etsu.edu/DPS.
A few weeks ago, we brought you news about state funding for Lamb Hall here at ETSU, but Governor Bill Haslam has now included $17.25 million in state funding for Lamb Hall in his proposed budget for 2017-2018. According to ETSU President for Health Affairs, Wilsie Bishop, the state asked ETSU to raise 25% as a part of the process. The university now must develop a renovation plan. Planning and programming begin in July. Then the proposal goes out for bids. Bishop hopes to begin construction by summer or fall of 2019.
Residents at University Edge and Monarch 815 may have a decrease in visitors. On March 1st, an announcement was made enforcing the gravel parking lot around the ETSU baseball field to only be used by ETSU students. The gravel lot was used for visitors of both apartment complexes, but due to mischievous activities and non-ETSU students leaving their vehicles in the lot, parking services decided to put an end to the problem. ETSU Parking Services told the apartments to let their residents know that without a valid ETSU decal on the resident's car, it'd be towed at the owner's expense.
WETS needs help. The campus radio station spring fundraiser starts March 29th and will run through April 7th. Volunteers are needed. And that's all we have for Buc-TV News. I'm Garrett Tumlin.
And I'm Kenneth Medley. Up next is your entertainment news with Keith Malbay.
Most of my family, they never graduated high school or even let alone go to college, so I'm trying to break that barrier. My daughter Brooklyn was also a motivation for me to go back to school.
It's been so amazing to be able to give our child the life that we kind of pictured us having, even though we didn't really have that.
I've been in foster care my whole life.
He's so strong to just be able to leave that all behind and still be able to take care of his daughter and be a good husband.
Every day after work, went straight to school, studied hard, and it paid off. I could not have done it alone.
We've been through so much in our life, and he never used that as an excuse, but as motivation to do better.
I see the future is really bright for me. The high school diploma is just added to the confidence, and now I feel unstoppable.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. You see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic.
So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah. Bro?
Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It's good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun? Can you feel the sun?
Welcome back to Buc-TV News. I'm Jonathan Mott with Buc-TV Sports. Questions are still left unanswered a week following the unexpected resignation of ETSU head tennis coach Yazir Zattini. Zattini is a former two-time All-American singles champion for the Bucs in the 1990s. He returned to his alma mater after a professional career and led ETSU men's tennis to 10 consecutive conference championships. Longtime assistant coach Ricardo Rojas is the only coach listed on ETSU's athletics website. In a statement released by the Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, Dr. Richard L. Sander, discussions are taking place regarding interim leadership for the tennis teams and that a search for a permanent head coach will be conducted in the future. Despite all of the uncertainty surrounding the coaching staff, ETSU men's tennis team dominated as they began conference play this week. Last Saturday, the Bucs traveled to Spartanburg, South Carolina to take on Wofford, where they cruised to a 5-2 victory, including 4 singles victories and sweeping all 3 doubles matches. The Bucs then traveled north to take on UNC Greensboro in what proved to be a much tighter affair. After dropping all 3 doubles matches, ETSU came back with 4 singles victories concluded by freshman Juan Lugo defeating Warren Bryan in 3 sets to seal the comeback for the Bucs. 20-mile-per-hour winds weren't fast enough to stop the Buccaneer softball team from sweeping a doubleheader against Tennessee Tech last Saturday. In the opener, the Bucs trailed early, but a 5-run third inning sparked by a Gabby LaSala's solo home run put them ahead 6-2, and that would be all Madison Ogle and Rebecca Warman would need as they combined the Golden Eagles to just 3 runs. Things were a lot tighter in the nightcap as ETSU took an early lead after an out, but a 2-run out single by Mallory Sher. Tiffany Lauren pitched 4 scoreless innings, but got into trouble in the 5th, giving up 2 runs and leaving the game-tying run on third base with no outs. That's when senior Lindsey Fadnick stepped into the circle and retired the final 9 Tech hitters, including 4 strikeouts, giving the Bucs a 3-2 victory. The ETSU baseball team traveled to Oxford, Ohio last weekend for a 3-game series against Miami University. The Bucs fell behind early in Game 1, but fought back to tie the game at 2 behind an RBI double by Seth Cunningham. Miami regained the lead in the bottom half of the inning, and that was enough to secure the victory. Bucs fall 4-2. Games 2 and 3 proved to be very different, but the Buccaneer pitching dominated, giving the Bucs a doublehead victory. And that is all we have for Buc-TV Sports. Here's your play of the day.
For Westbrook, steal by Oladipo. The hit to Westbrook, singled up with Covington. Oh, what a pass! Behind his back to the cutter, Robertson. Sometimes it just ain't fair.
There's only a few guys can make that pass under that kind of pressure from the defense in transition while he's running full speed. Wow. That's not my word sometimes with Russ when he does that. I know it sounds simple. That's all I can think of. It's just wow.
Saric, 4 out of 12. The Thunder, in addition to outscoring the 76ers 40-26 as a paint, have them 11-5 on the fast break. Just beautiful.
Did you know parking over tall, dry grass can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Welcome back to Buc-TV News. I'm Keith Malpe with your entertainment news. ETSU celebrated its student filmmakers with its 6th annual Made in Tennessee Festival.
Tennessee is a great way to show off the films made by students to the larger community outside of ETSU. And I think it's really great for students. It gives their films a bit more exposure to the community so they're more aware of what goes on with the film program at ETSU and gets their films out, gets noticed by people, just great publicity.
Steven Jansen and Jake Burbage took up top honors with their films Colors and Hopeless Redeemer, tying for Best in Show, while Johnny Hayes' Lucky Penny won the Audience Award. Other big winners of the night included Josh Still, Mackenzie Schaffner, and Kelsey Tweed. Life was a cabaret this past Friday when ETSU's student-run theater organization, the Patchwork Players, hosted a St. Patrick's Day cabaret at the Tipton Art Gallery in downtown Johnson City. The program featured a varied lineup of songs, stand-up, comedy skits, and improv, all performed by ETSU students. Don't miss out when the Patchwork Players return next month with a production of Annie Baker's play, The Aliens. A world-renowned classical guitarist had a homecoming in the Tri-Cities this week. Matt Palmer, a graduate of Sullivan South High School, performed at the First Presbyterian Church in Johnson City this Thursday. The event, sponsored by ETSU's Mary B. Martin School of the Arts, featured classical compositions as well as contemporary pieces. Mary B. Martin's season continues in April when Mountain Stage returns with a live concert. Former ETSU student and Buc-TV News alum Eureka O'Hara stars on this season of RuPaul's Drag Race, which premieres tonight. The reality competition was started by the CoverGirl singer in 2009 on the Logo channel. In promotional material for the television show, Eureka says she is big, ready to jig, and ready to win this gig. RuPaul's Drag Race premieres tonight with a guest appearance from Lady Gaga at 8 p.m. on VH1. Last weekend, Disney's Beauty and the Beast live-action film broke box office records with a $175 million opening. The tale as old as time updates the original 1991 animated feature with brand new songs. According to Variety, the film starring Emma Watson is expected to top the box office yet again this week with a projected $90 million gross. That's all we have for entertainment this week. Up next is your Hollywood Minute with a look at Robert Downey Jr. and Dr. Dolittle, as well as new look at Nicki Minaj breaking records.
Iron Man talks to the animals. Robert Downey Jr. is set to star in The Voyage of Dr. Dolittle, taking on the beast-bantering character who first appeared in a series of 1920s children's books. He's previously been played on film by Rex Harrison and Eddie Murphy. Nicki Minaj has surpassed the Queen. With 3 new songs hitting the latest Billboard Hot 100, including 2 collaborations, Minaj has a total of 76 career appearances on that chart. That tops none other than Aretha Franklin, who had 73 entries on the Hot 100 and held the record for nearly 40 years.
I can't accept this award.
Commencement goes Hollywood. The stars will be out at the University of Southern California when the class of 2017 graduates this May. Legendary actress Helen Mirren will receive an honorary degree, along with Will Ferrell, a USC alumnus, who will also deliver what promises to be a memorably funny commencement address. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
I spy something beginning with S.
Snow?
No.
Snow-covered trees?
Nothing to do with snow.
Head outside to discover incredible animals and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure.
Wow.
So grab your loved ones.
Don't even.
And explore a world of possibilities.
Come on, this way.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason. Because it means love and devotion for one's country. Love. But what really makes up this country of ours? What is it we love? It's the people. Almost half the country belongs to minority groups. People who are lesbian, African American, and bi and transgender and Native American, and proud of it. After all, what's more American than freedom to celebrate the things that make us, us? This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, disability, sexuality, race, religion, and any other labels. Because the second any of us judge people based on those labels, we're not really being patriotic, are we? Because love has no labels.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90-mile-per-hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Welcome back, Buc-TV News. I'm Kenneth Medley. It's about all the time we have today.
Everybody look at the candidates for SGA today from 7 to 8.
I'm a retired school psychologist and helping